In this video, we are gonna see why we feel awkward when we remain silent in a conversation or a group conversation. Okay, so most of the time, you also have noticed that you feel like just being silent. Okay, your inner self tells you that okay, let's be silent. You don't feel like talking, but you are in a conversation with a person, or it may be a group of person. So you just but you from inside feel like uh, of not talking anything, just being silent. But at that time you also feel very awkward when you are, let's say you are with some friends and you are silent, you are with your friends, family, or and relatives, and you are just silent. You are enjoying the silence, but a little awkward moment, you are also feeling a little awkwardness that I'm silent, what other will think. So that awkwardness, we will try to decode that from a biological perspective. Okay, of why this awkwardness comes to our brain, why we feel awkwardness when we are silent, because silence is not a bad thing. Okay, if you're talking with someone and you feel like being silent, then it's not a bad thing. But why we feel awkward, why we feel uh, a little, discomfort of that silence, let's decode that. So first of all is, human brain is a scanning machine. We will decode that from a biological perspective of how this brain is wired. So the reason first is, human brain is scanning machine. Okay, so our brain constantly used to read our friends and our tribes, our the members of our tribe. We used to constantly just scan their tone, their engagement, who is acting this way, that way. Okay, and the person who is sitting very quiet, our brain used to detect threats, because that person might be giving some uh, might be betraying to us, or might have planned of betraying to us, because you can just detect some threats. Okay, any person who is silent in the past times is holding little holding little grudges from you, or and because of that, or maybe angry with you, or maybe sad with you, and because of this your life is at danger, because that person might kill you, or that person might remove you from the tribe, or that person might betray your family or kill your family. Or if that person is your partner alliance, then they might cut off the alliance with you, and they might get a war with you. Okay, they might get a conflict with you, and conflict at that time means death. The life is at danger of any of the persons. Okay, so because of all this uncertainty, our environment was very uncertain. It's not like today's environment, which is very safe and very calm. Okay, we are living in a very safe world comparatively to the ancient ones. So our brain is a scanning machine of people's mood. So when we get silent, we feel awkward that what other might be thinking. Is he or she maybe thinking that I am upset, or I am angry, or is he or she may be thinking that something detecting of me. Okay, and that person might also be thinking, oh, uh, that defense mechanism of the brain gets activated because of this reason. Okay, so earlier silence was one of the cues our ancestor brain learned to flag that gather more information. Okay, if someone is silence, then all people just kept focusing on that person to gather more information. Our brain used to get very curious, very in the threat mode. Okay, in defense mode, and they used to collect information. So that's the reason, in today's world, if we remain silent, then we also feel very awkward, because we might be thinking what other person may be thinking, that I have hold grudges, or I am angry with him, or I am upset with him. They might be thinking that for sure, because that's biological in them. Okay, their brain is built like that. But we, the person who is silent, they might be also feeling little awkward, because they know that other person what it's going on, because the brain is same, and we are very, as a human, we are very special. We have a special ability to judge that what that might person be thinking. That's why we evolved. Okay, because we are very good at predictable. We are very good at thinking what other person might is thinking what other animals might be thinking. So because of this quality only, we evolved from all the animals. Just wait a moment, give me a hold. यार ये कबाड़ क्यों खुल रहा है यार? Mm. Yeah, so now we can start this. So the second reason is group belonging. If we are silent, let's say a group discussion is going on, a group conversation is going on among friends, and we are very silent. So our brain will just constantly try to tell us that why are you not belonging in this group? Why are you not belonging in this group? Because earlier belonging to a group is what made us to survive. Okay, because we were in tribe 1, tribe 2, tribe 3, and if we didn't belong to that group, then our brain just constantly pushes us to belong. So that's why when we feel like silent, we feel a little awkwardness that, oh, you may be left out from this group. This is a death threat because you are not belonging to this group. That person maybe kick you out of that tribe. That's the reason. Third reason is rejection means literal death, not just hurt feelings. So nowadays, if you reject anyone, if you just being silent, and it's not rejection, I feel like it's if you feel like being silent, just be silent. And I know it might hurt a lot of people feelings because they don't have a understanding of the other person. Okay, they don't have a empathy to just try to understand that that person might be just by their choice they are silent, and we will talk that later. Because people are in animal mode, they have not tried to understand biology, human psychology. So yes, nowadays if you just remain silent, you might hurt feelings, but it is not a death threat. But earlier, when you used to, if you give a feeling of other to the other person that you are rejecting, then you might put your life on danger. Okay, so that's the reason when we are just with ourselves, when we are silent, when we feel like silent, we are silent in the group conversation, then our brain tells us that you are rejecting all the people, and this might get you, and this might hurt their feeling, and it is death threat. Rejection means death threats. Fourth one is humans are wired to expect reciprocity in conversation. So when we are silent, okay, we evolved by being barter to each other. Like if someone is giving us something, we gave them something. If they helped us, we helped them. So the reciprocity thing is very ingrained in us. That's why when we help someone, we feel like they feel like helping to us as well. Okay, when they help us, we also feel like helping to them, because that's very ingrained in us, the reciprocity formula. Okay, so when you help your neighbor, your neighbor is always ready to help you, because you have gave them something and they are very much inclined to help you again. So this is a reciprocity formula. And in conversation also, if someone is being communicating with you, you also, your brain also feel like communicating. But when you feel like silent and other person is just kept on communicating, other group of friends are communicating, so you don't feel a contribution, your brain, okay, you just feel silent, you enjoy the silence. but your brain is just constantly, as it is a machine, it's a scanning machine, environment scanning machine of threats and all, because it doesn't evolve so much. It's same as the old brain. Your society might have been modern, your so outer world have maybe have may have improved a lot with the technology, but this brain is still a kind of same as old. So if a group of conversation is going on, if a person is talking with you, and if we don't just contribute, our brain is trying to remove that reciprocity. Oh, why are you not reciprocating, why are you not reciprocating? So this is the reason. But let's also discuss about the solution to feel calm, because if you feel like being silent, just be silent. I know it might hurt a lot of people feeling, but it's okay. Like, I will start with the third line today. People who leave you just because you are quiet, maybe because of their understanding that, okay, so you are just quiet, and they are kept on talking, 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 and you are just quiet, you are silent within yourself. People who leave you just because of this reason, but then thank thanks the situation, because probably they weren't aligned with your energy anyway. Means they were not your true companions. Because if they have left you because of this small reason, then you might be being grateful that you have not wasted more time with this kind of people. Sorry. So just be grateful, be yourself. If anyone accept your true self, then they are of your companions. If they are not, then be grateful that they have found someone else. Okay. So first reason is, it's just ChatGPT recommended me, so I just want to share you. Feel your feet, like whenever you are enjoying the silence but feeling little awkwardness of, oh, what other people might be thinking because I am silent, then what you can do is you can just feel the environment of yours. Okay, you can just feel yourself, that you can just feel your feet on the floor, you can just feel the hands on your thighs, you can focus on your breath. So when you focus, in this kind of awkward situation, when you focus on yourself inside, all the things going on with you, then you bring all that energy within you, instead of focusing on the judgment of other people, because anyway they will judge you. If you tell something, if you don't tell something, they will judge you anyway. So better to better to focus on what you feel. If you feel like being silent, stay silent. If you feel like being telling something, tell. So yeah, this pulls you out of reading the room mood and into your own space. And the second thing is, name it, be aware of it. Whenever you feel the awkwardness or anything going inside your little brain, don't fight with it. Oh, don't I don't have want to have this thought or anything. Don't fight with it, because fighting is also one thought fighting to another thought. Okay, you are not fighting. One thought fighting with another thought means creating more mess. You just name it that, oh, this old scanning method came again. That's it. Whenever you are aware of it, you will feel that you are giving less energy to it, and that will vanish very speedily. Okay, that thing that is making you feel awkwardness, that will vanish very speedily, because you have labeled them, named them, and you created a space between you and that thought. Third is, notice the awkwardness will pass on its own. It's a wave. Yeah, it will just pass, but you just try to be yourself. You just try to be yourself. So that's it. We will bring more videos like this, and thank you.